And welcome into another episode of the Delco Duo right here on your Saturday nights. I'm one half of the Delco Duo, Monica Cryan.
And I'm Jenna Meisner, other half of the Delco Duo. Thanks so much for spending some time with us.
Yes.
Busy season, so we understand if you've been running around all weekend. Just take a load off for the next 30 minutes and hang out with us a little bit.
Before you enter into your scary Sunday.
Okay, that's really encouraging. Yeah. 30 minutes till the Sunday scaries.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So let's get right to the debrief.
You look very nice this evening.
Look amazing.
I have to say, your outfit is 10 out of 10. The reason...
No, actually, your outfit is 10 out of 10.
Well, I felt that I had to dress up because what we're going to debrief about, I'm going to read you an email that Monica and I received from a gentleman named Robert. While I enjoy your show, please don't continue to dress like you are ready to clean the house. Don't need to dress up, but look sharp. At the very least, think, I am on television. What should I wear to look nice and not homeless? You are on television, not radio. Well, Robert, it did start as a podcast. Please make more effort or pool your money together and hire a stylist. Just saying.
Or tens of dollars.
Robert, let us introduce you to a woman named Alex Cooper.
Yes.
If you're unfamiliar, she has built a empire on her podcast, Call Her Daddy, which... the content of it.
I wouldn't recommend listening.
If you don't like this,
if this is
you
too
are
much.
not going to like her. She is constantly in sweats.
Sweats. That's all she wears.
I don't know if Robert watches the morning news. Do you think he watches Monday through Friday?
Probably not. Because that's when we
are in dresses and heels.
Day,
Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm.
The Delco Duo. Like I said, we
our
like
time
to take a load off as well.
Yeah.
And I think he's specifically talking about last week's episode. Monica had on a tie-dye sweatsuit that wasn't even hers.
That was Miss Kelsey Fabian's.
Because she forgot clothes.
I did.
And I had on my furry set that we've heard a bunch about, okay? Gosh, I'll throw that in the trash, I guess.
We were just trying to relax on a Saturday night.
We're tired of getting all... So what I wanted to do, I wanted us to dress in black tie for this evening. But Monica refused. I wanted us to be in black tie.
As a joke. And I actually said, I am too tired. I'm too tired to put a black tie dress on. I can't even, as a joke, do it. I can't even dress in black tie for this.
We don't even have a stylist for our Monday through Friday. I think that's a lot of people... That's a misconception. Local news, that is all out the window. Hair, makeup, stylist, that doesn't exist anywhere anymore unless you're national.
You guys have to understand, even New York City,
that's the first
their
thing.
news, they don't even have stylists or hair and makeup unless you are GMA, Today Show, Fox News.
And we are not.
We are not.
So we hear you. We got your email, but I'm going to...
She's dressed to go to prom today.
Where's the shoes?
Yes.
I still have my trusty Uggs on because you don't want to see these, and these are comfort. But yeah, so
every so often
the camera's moving. They're gonna try to get a shot at there. Thanks, Shane.
Never will she ever change.
No, I will always be in these until it gets warm again.
But I do think that if you watch a lot of podcasts, and that's what this show is based around, is that this is a podcast form
that somehow
made it onto
television,
and we'd like to keep it a podcast form because. Right. That's what's so fun about this, and people write in, and all we're really doing.
And let me ask you, Robert. It's after 11:30. Are you dressed sharp right now? What are you wearing?
Very good point.
What are you wearing right now? Are you in a 3-piece suit on your couch watching this?
You've gotten Jenna. Here,
I will continue to wear. Robert. And trust me, I don't clean the house in what I wore. I clean the house. And what do you clean your house in?
Oh,
like a big
pajamas.
T-shirt that I
pajamas
don't care about.
Sometimes I'm not even wearing pants. Because there's When I clean house,
That's a vision.
There is no one
That's a
around.
vision.
There's no one around. It's no pants, just long,
Like a big t-shirt.
big t-shirt.
That can just doesn't matter.
And I'm not wearing,
So, maybe that's.
and I'm obviously not wearing any shoes because shoes are gross. So it is.
So if you want us to dress like we're cleaning the house, I don't know if we're able to do that.
Actually,
on TV.
there might be some people who would love that. But
obviously, we appreciate the feedback,
Yes.
and it makes us laugh. It really.
it does make us laugh, but
We take it to heart, and we will do our best to not look homeless, but we can't promise it's going to be all the time.
I just, again, the reason for that last week was because totally forgot clothes. Totally
I had
forgot
no
clothes.
reason. I just really wanted to be comfortable.
Thank you. Good for you.
All right, let's get to why we are here dressed up so nicely tonight. We are to solve your issues. Anonymous. You remain anonymous. So who's the first one, Monica?
Phil from Folsom. Why do radio stations stop playing Christmas music on December 26th?
And I think this person actually said that they did not need to remain
They did not,
anonymous.
so let's...
Local basketball legend,
Legend.
Phil Martelli.
And he is
visited us.
Delco.
He is Delco. He visited us on the morning show, and he asked us this question. So we said we would talk about it on the Delco Duo.
He was heated.
He was passionate.
He was like, Big Five, don't care. Why? Why do they stop playing on the 26th?
I believe B101, which is Philadelphia's Christmas station, I believe they do play through New Year's Eve. I think they play through the rest of Christmas week.
Really?
I think so.
Oh.
I remember last year.
But let's say they don't.
Okay.
I'm fine with
Let's
that.
say they don't. Let's play devil's advocate.
I'm fine with that. Phil, it's done. Christmas is done.
You start so early.
They do.
They start at mid-November, and I've been listening to it since then, but my husband is over it.
And I go hard Christmas week.
Yeah?
Hard.
Round the clock,
Round the clock.
24/7.
I come home. I listen to B101 in the car, blaring. Like my kids aren't allowed to talk to me in the car. I am screaming at the top of my lungs every Christmas song you can think of. And then when I come home, it's Alexa, play Christmas music. And then, when we're opening presents, it's Christmas music all day. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, all day. We are listening 24/7 to the point where by
the 26th, you're ready.
I am done. So I kind of am okay with being done with it.
I've been listening to it since it started in mid-November, and certain songs I have to switch, and I have to go to like a normal country station or like a pop station. I need a little break, but I'm with you. By the 26th, I'm kind of over it.
And
I'm ready for it to be done.
If you are a singer, songwriter, do not release any new music in the month of November, December, because I'm not listening to it, because I am really honing in on Christmas, and then come December.
Release it December 26th.
Release it December 26th. I'm looking for new music at that point. I'm like shaking. I'm like, someone please play a pop song.
It does get mind-numbing, because if you
Yes.
do listen to the station and love B101, and they do a fabulous job, but it's a lot of the same songs.
Yeah.
So I hear, what are ones that they play a lot of? They play a lot of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Frank Sinatra, which I said last episode was one of my favorites, so I'm okay with that.
Right.
But like the Mannheim
Santa
Steamroller.
Claus is coming to town. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You don't like that one?
No.
Okay.
No. But, it's fine.
So,
I listen to
Time
it.
to move on.
But Phil, love you. We love Phil Martelli.
We do.
Thank you. But I kind of am okay with by the 26th
I am
done.
too.
And then there's not a lot of New Year's songs.
I was as you were talking, I was trying to think what
That's
is
it.
a New Year song, but yeah.
Line song or however you say it.
Okay.
And they're not going to play that.
So you want to play that from the 26th through the 31st.
repeat? No, thank you.
All right, coming up next, we are talking about you and your friend when you go to an exercise class together and sort of etiquette for that class.
Okay, stick around for that. Fun new thing that I just got invited to, and I'd never have heard of this. Have you heard of wrapping parties?
No.
Okay. So,
Please share.
okay, this is fun. It is a party where everybody brings presents, and you wrap them all together. You just kind of sit around a big table, and you sit there and you wrap presents, and I love this idea. I had never heard of it before.
I like the idea, but lugging gifts that I need to wrap is not appealing to me. Like I would want to host. I would want all my
hosting
stuff
would be nice.
there. But do you come with your own tape? You come with your own paper?
Yes.
You come with everything.
BYO everything.
And then you have some
Yeah,
drinks.
so I plan on, nice wine. I have work the next day, so that'll be fun for you because I'm going to come into work like,
I'm off. That's why you work the next day.
Yes. I can't take off the next day.
Are you working this day? And I was like,
yes,
no.
I did. I
And
came
you were
into
like,
work.
oh.
I was like, are you off that day? And you're like,
Yeah.
yes, I am. And I'm like,
Yeah, I've got a lot of time off in December. So unfortunately, I won't be here to
I'm just going to take a big laundry basket and put like a lot of the toys and stuff in.
that Santa can't.
Yeah, and then
Well, actually,
and then
what time is it? Your kids are sleeping.
it's fine. And then like all the wrapping and stuff, and then just get a lot of it done right there. Talk to all my friends. It's great.
That's
a
is
good
fun.
idea.
That's fun because rapping becomes mind numbing at a point. Like you have already gone through a certain amount and you're just over it.
Yep.
But I think if you're around people and you're drinking and you're getting these gifts together, it might be more of a fun experience than,
I could see it creating a little competition of like
That's what I'm thinking. Like, what if you're a bad rapper?
bad wrapping, not the toys and stuff,
No.
but like, oh, I'm really
Like,
bad
you
at
don't want to
this.
leave and then
You're
be
good
like,
at
oh my
this.
gosh, Monica.
Yeah,
did
you're
you guys see how
rapping.
Monica was wrapping her
Yeah.
presents? That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, because I'm terrible. But anyway, I thought it was a cute idea.
That is a cute idea. I love that. We'll have to follow along for updates.
It's a good idea. All right. Next issue. It's a long one. I invited my friend to a hot yoga class that started at 5 p.m. I told her to arrive early because the teacher likes to close the door to keep the room hot. The class started and my friend was nowhere to be found. She texted me at 5:10 asking me to open the door, but I didn't feel comfortable. Afterward, she texted me that she was annoyed I didn't open the door.
Okay. Gianna from Glen Oldham. Have you ever done hot yoga?
Like a Bikram
Yes.
hot yoga. Yeah.
It's serious. You don't open the door.
No, you don't. Because it lets the heat out, first of all. Second of all, just bad etiquette to arrive to a class 10 minutes late.
I think other classes, this would be okay. But hot yoga, again, is not a class that you want to get there late. Because yoga in general, you need time to set up your mat.
Yeah.
You need a space. You need to do some lunges, like get ready. I was in a huge yoga phase in my life a couple years ago. I did yoga so much. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah. When I lived in the city, because obviously I'm out in the suburbs now, when I lived in the city, I went to core power yoga. Like it was a religion. Like I loved it. I loved it so much. And I always was.
Were you like nicer then? Were you like namaste?
like calmer?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
It didn't. It did not.
It did not
It did
wear
not
off on
like
your life.
help my type A personality.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering.
I wasn't chill in any way of the form. Or,
Okay.
I don't know. Anywho, I always felt like I had to get there early to set up because I didn't want to. I didn't want to be in the front because I wasn't like the best
Right.
yoga person, but I didn't want to be like squished in a corner.
Yes.
Long story short, these things take time.
Yes.
You don't just show up
No.
and show up late, especially 10 minutes late.
That's so ridiculous.
Like a
showing
couple
up.
minutes late, it's like, okay, traffic.
Right.
10 minutes late, what were you doing?
Well, I know, especially if you're new to a class, showing up less than 10 minutes early is unacceptable.
Well, because you have to normally fill out
You got to
stuff.
fill out forms.
Yeah. You got to like waivers and.
Right. You got to fill out waivers and forms. And sometimes the instructors like to instruct you on how this is going to go down. Like I know, oh my gosh, I did Orange Theory for so long. I was that way with Orange Theory. And my family always wanted like the first instructional one that I would bring them into. I'd say, okay, I'm bringing my brother in, I'm bringing my sister in. And the instructor would say, okay, they have to get here like 15 minutes early. Yeah. I had to fill out the paperwork and then they had to be, fitted for this like band thing and then on top of that, they had to get the instructions for how the whole thing worked. So not only could they not show up late, they had to show up 10, 15
Extra
minutes early.
My one argument to this, though, is how close of friends are you? Because I know my
work friend.
I know my girlfriends.
Wait, I love you.
What are you talking about?
I love you. She says work friend. Like I wouldn't say like you're my work friend. You're
I'm your life friend.
life friend. But
How well do you know this friend? Because I know my group of girlfriends. I know who's on time to things. I
Sure.
know who's late to things. I always know who's going to be coming late.
yes.
So I wouldn't invite one of my friends to something
That
like
you
this
know is
that
gonna
I
be
know
late.
that they're going to run late.
Or you tell them this class starts at 4:45. You know what I mean? If the class starts at 5 and you know this person's always late, you say, this class starts at 4:45.
She clearly doesn't understand, though, like the keeping up the door closed to keep the room hot because
These classes, they like set it for like 100 degrees or something.
Like
Bikram
it's
yoga
like,
is
I feel like
crazy.
I'm suffocating right now in this turtleneck. That's how I feel.
Well, you tell
during-
Robert. You tell Robert.
You see what you've done?
You see what you've done, Robert? You're making a dress
Lord.
for the ball.
Yes. I've lost my train of
at
thought.
midnight. The clock strikes
turn into a
midnight. She's going to
pumpkin.
turn into a pumpkin.
That cleans houses. All right, coming up, it's one of our issues. It's either Monica or me. Stay with us.
All right. Welcome back. Talking yoga. Still talking
Talking
yoga.
yoga, and Monica has an anti-foot fetish. This is what happens during the commercial breaks. Please tell them. She has revealed to me that she has an anti-foot fetish.
This is why I don't like yoga. I don't like people's feet. And I feel like I get so distracted in yoga by looking at people's feet. I'm like,
Okay.
and I'm like, put your socks on. And I understand it's dangerous to wear socks in yoga, but I would wear socks in yoga, and I would not like looking at other people's feet in yoga.
Just the sweatiness of it.
And then if like there was like a certain smell, I'd be like, it's definitely coming from that person's foot.
Oh, God.
It's coming from that person's
Yeah,
foot.
hot
and I don't
yoga
want
can
it.
get stinky. And then when you are finally let out, you're like, this is what it's supposed to breathe. This is what it's supposed to feel like when you breathe.
Anyway. All right, let's get to my actual issue.
What's Monica crying about?
I'm like media repping hard this go round. So when I go to put my zip code in to certain things, I've been noticing that it's been popping up as not media, not Upper Providence. Take a look at what I have a picture in here.
Surprise.
I think. It comes up as Garden City, Pennsylvania. What is Garden City? So here, I'm trying to make a reservation. Maggiano's. Get excited, KOP. I'm coming for you. But this happens all the time. So I put 19063 in.
Well, did you look up Garden City?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
All right, I'm going to do some research while you
Garden
continue.
City, Pennsylvania. When I put in 19063, a lot of times the pull down says Garden City, Pennsylvania. I just say, okay, that's where I want to go. That's what the pull down says for a lot of 19063. It never comes up as media.
Garden City.
What is Garden City?
It's just north of Chester,
but
right by Brookhaven.
right.
Oh, you know where it is. You're just asking what it is?
No, I'm just,
This is what the research here.
I've never heard of Garden City before.
It's by Chester Park North. Ridley Creek is not far off. You see where we are?
Yeah.
Right here? Okay.
Am I being, is that a Delco town city? It's also.
We have never had someone on the Delco Duo from Garden City.
Garden City.
That's a new place unlocked that we must.
But I'm
advantage
not
of.
sure it's well known, and
It's a neighborhood in Nether Providence Township, Pennsylvania.
it's one of those things that Pennsylvania is killing me with like, you're a part of Upper Providence. I'm also part of media. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's well known, and I just don't like it.
Okay.
I'm media, or I'm Upper Providence. Like, I'm fine with that. What are you doing to me saying I'm Garden City? I don't know what that is.
Okay. So yeah, it is a place. I guess, does this like take our Delco card away?
No.
I don't know a lot
I've
about
never
I don't know
heard-
a lot about Garden City.
I've never heard of Garden City.
Okay, I thought it was going to be somewhere that wasn't, because sometimes 19063, there's an address that's similar to my parents' house
Yes.
in Cheltenham. It has the same address,
Well,
but that's obviously
I've been having that issue as well.
none of your deliveries are coming, and this is the time of year where all of your deliveries need to arrive.
So I constantly, the other day was a big deal because it's not necessarily deliveries anymore. It's when we're getting services, like when we need, something assembled. The other day we were trying to get a bed assembled, and the other day, a few days ago, we were getting construction done, whatever. the guys always go to our address, but in Folsom. So then they call and they're like, we're outside your house. And I look out and I'm like, no, you're not. I don't see anybody. And they're like, well, we're here. And I said, are you in Folsom? And they're like, yeah. I said, but on the address, like right there, it says media. So why are you in Folsom?
And so when you so for this particular incident, it was your child's new bed that needed to be assembled. And you told them that your child had no bed
to sleep in.
To sleep in. How did they?
And then they were like,
too bad?
They said too bad.
Oh my God.
Now, mind you.
That is not good customer service.
Not good customer service. But mind you, it was during the Eagles game. And I could tell this guy just wanted to go to the Eagles game. I don't blame you. But you should
have been like, I have the game on.
I should have said,
got the game on.
I've got the game on. You can totally watch it. We've got beer, cheese,
if you want
and nachos out. You can do it while you watch.
He's like, this bed is about the size of this table. Put it together yourself, lady.
Well, then we ended up doing that because it was just taking too long. But I'm confused and I'm annoyed because what I want is when I put 19063,
media.
I want the pull down to say Upper Providence or Media, Pennsylvania.
I feel like I do see that though.
I've never in a million years
you gotta ask them.
No, but it's everywhere. It's like anytime I put in 19063, it says Garden City. And when I've never seen an address that says Garden City, PA 19063.
No. If you live in Garden City.
Do you live in Garden? Does anyone?
It said residential.
Please, if you live in Garden City, I want to meet you.
Send us more.
I want to meet you.
All right, coming up, we've got Delco trivia. What song in a Philly special Christmas party, of course, the Eagles album, includes a Delco native?
All right, what song in a Philly Christmas party includes a Delco native?
All right, let's see the answer. Having a Party, and it's by Devin Gaffilian from Morton.
I love it. Let's listen.
If you take request, I got a few for you.
You see Jason Kelsey there in the background. That
Yes.
had to be so cool.
So cool.
One, this album is iconic. This is the third year they've released something. So just to be a part of that in any form is amazing. But to actually sing on it,
such a good voice.
Soul singer. He moved, I think his story, like doesn't live in Delco anymore. Obviously, he was from Morton, but he moved away and we'll still claim him as Delaware County.
Obviously. And with a voice like that, we'll claim him. He's so good. Love it. And I love their album. Every year, it's just amazing and like what it does, what it means for Philly.
I think they're done though. I think they said they weren't. I think that was the final installment of it.
That's okay because
probably a lot of work.
It's probably a lot of work, and then songs live on. We can just listen to the last three.
And like organizing it. It's right in football season. Like I don't know when they actually film and do all that stuff, but we'll just keep playing the three albums.
Like most albums, they live on.
I want a new one every year.
Every year you want a new one?
With the Delco native on each of them.
Yes.
We'll be the next ones. Us and Stevie Nicks. I think she's on it this year, which is insane. So
amazing.
Really cool. Congratulations to Devin.
You got to listen.
Reppin' Delco.
I want to listen to the whole song now.
Yeah, it's good. I listened to it. Delco Duo at phl17.com. That's the best way to interact with us, talk with us. Tell us you like our outfits, hate our outfits.
We love hearing it all. We really do.
And your issues. That's what we need. We need your issues. Please submit them to us and tell us what's going on in your life so we can talk about it.
Yeah, make them Christmas-based or not. We don't care.
Yeah, that's right. We have our Christmas show coming up.
Wow. Make them Christmas-based. That's fine.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Bye.